First of all, I believe that we have already entered the Third World War. This war will be a nuclear one. So, what did Israel do a few days ago? What did the United States do today? These were attacks targeting a nuclear facility with the intention of causing an explosion at a nuclear station. That constitutes an act of nuclear terrorism, carried out not only by Israel, a nuclear power with 50 nuclear bombs, but also with the full support and assistance of the United States. This is an extremely significant development. It impacts not only Ukraine and Russia, but all of humanity. In my view, this suggests that the globalists have finally decided to initiate the Third World War, a nuclear war using Donald Trump as their instrument. Trump initially had a completely different agenda. He advocated for non-interventionism and for avoiding wars with other nations. However, his current actions completely contradict his past positions and campaign promises. He has now entirely abandoned his MAGA platform. Presently, he is merely a tool in the hands of the globalists who have chosen to initiate a nuclear war. They previously attempted something similar during the India-Pakistan conflict over Kashmir. That confrontation was a preliminary clash between two nuclear powers. It was just the beginning. Subsequently, there were Ukrainian attacks on nuclear facilities and strategic assets within Russia, such as those in the Zaporizhia region and in Kursk. The third major development was an attack on Russia's strategic aviation. These incidents were clear attempts to provoke a nuclear response. Conventionally, an attack on a nuclear facility on Russian soil could justify a tactical nuclear retaliation against Ukraine, or possibly even against Germany, the United Kingdom, or the United States. Clearly, there are extremely powerful forces in the world attempting to provoke a nuclear war in one place or another. I also believe that China will not be spared from this scenario. China, too, is now being affected. It appears the globalists have decided that if they cannot implement their plan to establish a global government and eliminate all sovereign nation-states through peaceful means or regional conflicts, they will open Pandora's box by initiating nuclear multipolarity. Israel and the United States are now focused on Iran. In response, Pakistan has pledged to bomb Israel if Israel uses nuclear weapons against Iran. We are continuously under attack by Ukraine, a Western proxy, which seeks to provoke a nuclear response from us, either directed at the Ukrainians or at Europeans. No country is immune. India is provoked by Pakistan, and Pakistan by India. It's evident that globalists intend to ignite a third world war using nuclear weapons. Their objective is global domination, which they cannot achieve while independent powers such as China, Russia, and the growing Islamic world exist. All of these powers reject the globalist agenda. If the globalists fail to accomplish their goals through diplomacy or conventional warfare, they are prepared to sacrifice half of humanity in a nuclear Armageddon to then enforce a world government amid the ruins. The current multipolar world order represents a peaceful alternative that the globalists find intolerable. They will only accept multipolarity after mutual nuclear destruction. Trump has been taken hostage ideologically and politically. His anti-globalist, anti-deep state MAGA movement has been hijacked. He is now being used as a pawn to trigger a nuclear war. Presently, the United States is at war with Iran, as is Israel. Despite this, the U.S. has not stopped supporting Zelensky. He remains a key Western proxy, relentlessly attacking us and even targeting our nuclear facilities. We can expect new phases in this plan. What we're witnessing now is not a sequence of isolated wars, but a situation where multiple conflicts are breaking out simultaneously. It is war on all fronts. Israel is fighting virtually all neighboring entities. The United States is waging war against Iran. The European Union is at war with Russia through its support for Ukraine, and tensions remain extremely fragile in Kashmir between Pakistan and India. China, for now, remains an exception, but it is increasingly encircled. This situation has widespread implications. Iran is traditionally our ally. President Putin has expressed solidarity with Iran, and Iran has supported us significantly during the Ukraine conflict. We will reciprocate this support, not by joining the military conflict directly, as Iran did not join our conflict in Ukraine, but by providing Iran with all the assistance it requires. This shifting U.S. military focus toward Iran and the broader Middle East will also affect the situation in Ukraine. The U.S. military cannot sustain two simultaneous wars. If it tries, it will overstretch itself beyond its capabilities. For us, this presents an opportunity to advance our own strategy. But this opportunity could be lost if we hesitate, especially if we are overly cautious about provoking the United States. In modern warfare, timing, speed, and momentum are crucial. If we fail to act decisively now, we may lose this strategic window. We must abandon outdated, slow-moving Russian military thinking. Frankly, we should have struck Kyiv already. At the beginning of the Ukraine conflict, we had only 3 drones, a shocking reality. Today, there are hundreds of thousands of drones deployed along the front. Our readiness for this kind of modern warfare was abysmally low. The same principle applies to China. While China appears powerful, its capabilities will eventually be tested in this inevitable Third World War. The timing of its entry into the conflict is up to its leadership. But China must understand that its participation is inevitable. It will not be spared.